Here's my one pan roasted chicken, sweet potato, and broccoli dinner, and I served it with a little rice. It's gluten-free, dairy-free, and it's so easy to scale for a whole family or friends. I love it. So I start by crushing 4 cloves of garlic and I do that by pressing the knife up against the garlic, then slice it lengthwise. This is the technique I use. And then I go back again and rotate it the other way and go back and forth, chopping over the garlic. Then I insert the butter under the skin between the meat. And I add minced garlic underneath that and really pack it in there. It helps the skin get super nice and crispy and allows the flavors to really saturate fully. I take a sweet potato and I start by cutting it in half. It's kind of hard, so be careful when you do it. And then I lay both halves of the sweet potato flat on the cutting board and cut it lengthwise 3 times. And then I turn the sweet potato and I go widthwise. And I try and get approximately 1-inch chunks. You want to get them as close to the same size as you can so that they cook at about the same speed. Otherwise, if they're all different sizes, you'll get ones that are kind of smaller or softer and some that are harder. And then I put all this in a baking pan. Like a Le Creuset would be amazing for this, but I got this for $7 at Ross College. Then I drizzle everything in a little bit of olive oil, and I am heavy-handed with the parsley, but you can do whatever you want. Go all over the potatoes and the chicken, then go in with the pepper. Fresh cracked pepper is way better. And be super generous with seasoning. You really can't. It's hard to you can over-season, but with chicken you can't. Then go in heavy-handed with the salt, and I put a ton of onion powder. I love how it tastes. I toss this all together with my hands, make sure you get everything coated in the seasoning and the olive oil, and kind of rub the chicken around so it absorbs all the flavors and juices. And so I take that and I put it in the oven covered at 350 degrees for 45 minutes. And then about 35 to 38 minutes in, start cutting up some broccoli like this. Cut the stems off. And then what you're gonna wanna do is you're gonna wanna take open the oven back up and toss those in and put the lid back on. And then cook it for another 7 to 8 minutes, and it'll steam the broccoli with the moisture from the chicken and the potatoes, and toast it with the seasoning a little, and it makes it so good. And I pre-cook my rice at the beginning of the week, so it's all ready to go. But yeah, this whole thing is one pot. It's super easy. It's less than an hour, really low preparation, and it makes the chicken so soft. And I use bone-in chicken because I find it's way juicier. I don't know why, but I mean, I guess you could use a chicken breast. Just be careful with it. So that's what it is. And then I pour the juice over the rice, so it really gets flavorful and it's not just plain rice. Kind of mix it all up, and there you go.